I haven't been around for very long. So 2 duties that I've assigned myself are overwhelmed teenage girl and singer-songwriter. They mesh really well, I promise you. But before I assigned myself that role, I did many different things to find out who you're supposed to be, who you want to be. And I played soccer for a while, and my first game, my, at the time, 4-year-old brother turned to me and he said, I watched that game. I'm better than you. And I kept playing for 6 years, and I proved him wrong. I promise. 2 different teams, 6 years, and eventually I stopped for many reasons, but then I found myself as a songwriter. And I perform places out where I live in Lancaster City and at schools and things like that. And the questions you get are, how do you do it? How old are you? That's everybody's favorite question. And I have the opposite problem as a previous storyteller. I'm almost 14. People like, oh my gosh, look at that 9-year-old on stage. She's so good. I'm not 9. I remember 9. It's nothing like 14. I'm almost 14, and I write songs about mostly friendships, because being a teenage girl is really, really hard. And I have to do it every single day. And middle school is even harder. And I don't have a traditional middle school experience. I have a very, very small class in a very small school. And so everybody knows whose songs are about what. And since I'm the only songwriter, everybody knows. My friends know who I have a crush on. My friends know who I am not talking to at the moment. And unfortunately, that middle school comes with very hard friendship breakups. And I've gone through multiple. And I've written loads of songs about them, and it's become sort of my thing. I write songs, and I try to conceal and keep close to me who those people are about. And frequently it gets out very quickly, because when you go to a small school and you have a tight-knit family of 4, everybody knows. And so I just don't tell anybody anything at all. Don't do it. But I wrote a lot of songs about just like one person, because I don't have a lot going on and then a lot going on at the very same time. And so there's only a couple people and a couple experiences you can write about. And the questions that I get when I write these songs are usually, how do you do it? And I have no idea how to explain this. Something that comes along with the duty of being the singer-songwriter that I want to be is everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know the little things, and you're always constantly getting questions. And I don't know how to answer anything. People come up to me, oh, great job, Nora. Thank you, thanks so much. I can't even talk to them. But the big thing is, oh, you want to be the next Taylor Swift? Yeah, I do. I really, really do. I love Taylor Swift, and if you get the LNP, I'm in it for a Taylor Swift ride to the show in May. So everybody knows now, you don't get to keep these things private. So I've just embraced it. I'm a Taylor Swift fan. Suck it up! But yeah, she's an inspiration. And so, as I said, being a teenage girl is really, really hard. And when people are constantly like, oh, singer-songwriter, oh, Taylor Swift, immediate turn-offs for anybody. But I promise you, the things that I do not for anybody else, but for myself. And so to already be constantly criticized for just being me, and for people to also criticize you for liking the things that you like, it's not a good mix. It's really not. And you're constantly just berated all the time. And especially growing up around social media. So what I have to say is basically social media is bad. It's bad. And the duty that I've given myself comes with getting my music out there. It's what I want to do. I want to get my music out there. and I wanna put myself out there. It's hard. You post a video and you have no idea what you're gonna get. You get old creepy men. You get other jealous girls who just hate on you, and just a load of other things that comes with that. And so, being my age and being a singer-songwriter, you just have to sort of walk through life and do what you want to do, because you can't let anybody else say anything, because if you do, you're done. You're out of there. Nobody is going to let you keep going if you let their tiny things go through it. So being a singer-songwriter, being a fangirl, which is something that I just have to say because it's easier than listing all of the people that I like to listen to, you just have to do it. And you just have to get through it, because why would you stop? I love writing music. I love performing. It's my favorite thing. And I don't understand the constant, almost harassment you get from people who are just maybe jealous of you, whether it be songwriting or art. So do whatever you want to do. That's all I have to say.